little bitch. You know my girl say, fuck my ex, you can keep that nigga.
Hey, y'all, can you hear me? Sorry I had to set it for an hour later than I had it set for. I had to go get my mail. And Kane Corso, hey, love, if you're still here. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hey, Justin and Allie. Hi, Rapper. Mods, don't block nobody, okay? If a troll comes in, let them troll. I don't care. As long as they're not talking about kids or nothing. Because I have feeling old Rapper there. Rapper, wasn't you Marshmallow? Oh, good, Allie. Yeah, don't block nobody, y'all. What's up? What's up, Rapper? How you been? I ain't seen you out trolling in a while. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, you don't have to, but I'm just gonna shoot the shit and talk about whatever. I got a couple things I want to talk about. Is it Friday? I done lost track of what day it is. Let me see here. Anything anybody in the chat wants to talk about? We can talk about anything as long as it's not nothing nasty or. Oh, Rapper, you're leaving us. Don't leave. Allie's the best. You would love her. Don't leave us, Rapper. You're the only one talking to me and Allie. I like me a good troll. Rapper's harmless. What do you want to talk about, Rapper? It always cracks me up when he comes in here. Or Marshmallow, or they used to aggravate me, but they make me laugh. Rapper. Yeah, I think it's Rapper. Was you Marshmallow? Pretty sure, yeah. No, Marshmallow used to say that stuff too. So and so's here. Bye. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same person. It's okay. Yeah, I miss Marshmallow. Marshmallow wrapper. Marshmallow wrapper. Me too, Allie. I miss the good trolls. People think to be a troll now you got to be nasty and shit. No, nope. All right. Y'all see my thumbnail? I mean, we got lurkers. I don't care, but come on, you can talk. I'll be nice to you. What do y'all think about my thumbnail? Allie is a man. That's all you got, rapper? That's all you can come up with? Come on, you can do better than that, bro. Ooh, spill the tea, Allie. Ha ha, rapper, and the truth's coming out. It ain't what you said last night, bro. I heard you was screaming Allie's name last night. We know you're just messing, rapper. Hey, Nikki. Hey, love. Boob tube. We enjoy good trolls, rapper. We do. And you're a good one. You're not nasty. Just 1 second here. I gotta do something real quick. What case is this? This ain't a case. We don't do true crime over here. You talking about my thumbnail? Yeah, we don't do true crime over here on this one. I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit, but I don't like cover cases over here. I do that on my other channel. Just a second, John. I'm trying to airdrop a pictures here. Gotta get some stuff going. You forgot who I was, rapper? Hi, Susie Q. Hey, Lycan, how are you, bro? Oh my god, I love the Blue Angels. I love them. I used to go to Thunder over Louisville, and they were there the last time I was there. I am good, Lycan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Best I can be, you know? Which is pretty good. Yeah, my thumbnail is allegedly my mugshot. This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. I got an email last night, this morning, whenever I was asleep. Oh, it's totally me, Lycan, totally fucking me. All right, I want to show y'all this email I got pertaining to this mugshot. I don't know who it's from because they were anonymous. I had never heard of the email name, and they marked their names out on the screenshots they sent me. I'm not really into fucking talking about this piece of shit, but um, I'm going to address this because it just shows you how pathetic and how much of a piece of shit and liar this motherfucker is. Here you go, Franklin. Here's your 5 minutes of fame, you fucking douchebag. Susie Q, you're not looking at my thumbnail. That's my picture there, but. All right, the first one here. They commented, I guess, on this post that was posted about me. Just look at this shit. Let me know if y'all can see this screenshot. Hey, Zena. Hey, love. Yeah, Lycan. Exactly. Yeah, I've let him fucking carry on and dox me and bring my kids into it, bring my deceased stepson into it. And let me tell you a little bit about that. He's trying to say I killed my stepson. My stepson died 10 years after I wasn't in the picture in a drunk driving wreck. And if you want to do that to my deceased stepson, you piece of shit, that just shows how much of a fucking piece of shit you are. That boy died because of a drunk driver. How fucking dare you, dude? You are lower than I ever thought you were. I've let you carry on and carry on. You can still carry on, but leave my fucking kids out of it. Leave any kids out of it. You want to sit, just look at this screenshot. He deleted or blocked this person. Allie, I'm assuming this is the 11 comments we can't see. He hit them because they called him out. They said, who's the blonde? He said, that's Big Mouth Cotton Candy on her way to jail for drug-related crimes in 2006. I don't have any kind of fucking record in 2006, so nice try. Then they said, oh, who's the other lady? It's the same woman. One's 2006, the other was about a month ago. If you say it isn't nice, try. I pop in her Google Lens, all the pics she sent me instantly come up. This is not me, you fucking douchebag. I mean, anybody can look one time really close. Let me show you a side by side of these. Of me, the two pictures he posted. One's me and one's not. Because I promise you, I've looked for my mugshot, Frank. So has people close to me, and we can't find it. Just because someone has the same name as me, don't mean it's me, you piece of shit. But look at this. Look at the jaw lines, the nose, the eye color. Come on. That's me, y'all. Yeah, huh? You really fucking got me, Frank. You really got me, dude. Come on, bro. I got cotton. Okay, let's continue on with the screenshots. This person don't like me, evidently, that sent me these, but they wanted to show me what he was doing and thank God they took screenshots because he deleted this. It says, I am not a cotton candy fan, but those pictures are not the same woman. No matter how old one is, they are not the same person. He comes back and says, yes, it is the same woman, hence why I have an email begging me to take the mugshot down. Dude, I've been begging you to put my actual mugshot up. I want to show you what being clean and sober is. You can't say that. As you said, every fucking day chugging down fucking bottles of wine. Are you jealous of my sobriety? Then he says the second picture is her laying down for starters, so does mess with a few things. And I have a picture of her that's pretty spot on to the mugshot. I'm just using a picture she chose to put out here whilst attacking me. That person comes back and says, no way that is the same person. The facial structures are not the same at all in different eye color. LOL. You're putting someone else's picture online. That's not right. Then he comes back. Yes, it is the same woman. Oh, let's see. No. Let's see. That's a double screenshot I think I got there. It says, you sound a little scorned. Anyone can look at those and tell it isn't the same person at all. He said, that is cotton candy. The face features are actually spot on. Okay, let's look at that again. Liking because he's a piece of shit. Because he's pissed because I walked away from his piece of shit ass. I'm not saying his last name. I'm not saying his channel name. I'm not saying none of that. I'm done with this shit with him. But I am going to address this because he's putting some woman on here that has nothing to do with us. This woman in this mugshot is not me. I don't know who she is. We may share the same name, but it don't mean, hey, everybody's got the same name as Cotton as her. Right, Xena, face transplant. Yeah, I had some massive fucking plastic surgery, I guess, to change my fucking jawline and nose and my eye color. And okay, let's carry on with the bullshit he was saying to this person. I wish I knew who this person was. He said, that is cotton candy. The face features are actually spot on. Just because the picture I posted alongside isn't the best, because her face is swollen and wrinkled and her eyes are darker when she was younger. Dude, my eyes have been green since I was fucking born, you dumbass. My eyes got darker. What the fuck? And wrinkled and her eyes are darker when she was younger, and pinned to fuck that is the exact same woman. I doubt Kentucky State Police made that mistake. Also, I altered the color on the picture because it wasn't clear to see, but keep trying. He said, if it isn't her, why do I have multiple emails begging me to take the mugshot down? Where's them emails, Frank? Because I never, that's a fucking lie, dude. Anybody that's been in my chats through all this shit knows that I've actually begged you to put my mugshot up. If you ain't got it. Everything you're fucking doing is bullshit. You can't get one fucking thing right about me, dude. Keep digging. Shoot till you win, bastard. And that person said, one Google search and I found that same mugshot using the name you provide for cotton candy. You are wrong. That is not the same person. I cannot stand cotton candy, but this is wrong of you. They said, I have actually heard Cotton Candy say she wished you would post her mugshot. I watch in the bushes. You are not being honest. You just seem bitter she dumped you. I do not believe she is in active addiction. She is a beautiful girl and looks healthy to me. Hey, Sonia, I love you too. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? He's just showing me that I made the right choice to get away from him. Thank you. And he's saying I look like a crack whore and that I'm still out here doing crack and I'm doing this and I ain't changed and I'm not clean. And motherfucker, let me tell you something. If I was not clean and sober, I wouldn't be on fucking YouTube. I wouldn't fucking want to send people shit all the time and gift them gifts and buy them gifts and give my fucking self-defense wristlets away. I wouldn't have this MacBook that I'm on. It would have done been at a pawn shop. You have a good day too, Lycan. Thank you for stopping by. And that's all I'm going to address with that motherfucker. And leave the kids alone. You low-life fucking piece of shit. This motherfucker, man. It's exactly why his fucking family and everybody's washed their hands with him. Yeah, he's fucking horrible. He thinks I care about what he's doing. I don't. But be honest. You haven't been honest about shit, you know? And if anybody's dumb enough to believe his lies and bullshit, then stay the fuck away from me. Because I'm very honest about who I am, and yeah. Nice try, Frank. Nice try. Lay off the wine, dude. And he has the audacity to talk about people's kids whenever he lost custody of his own. That's all I'm going to say on that. Hypocritical motherfucker. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. It has rained and been sunny today, Allie. It rained yesterday all day and night before, and today it's just rained a little bit and it's sunny, so it's a little humid. But it's been a beautiful day. I just can't get over some shit, man. And hey, Patty Boo, if you're watching, you think you're slick, don't you, bitch? We're gonna be talking about you soon too, baby. You got a lot of shit to say about everybody. You ain't got no fucking room to talk about people. Don't think I don't know what you're up to, bitch. What, you mad because we give a fuck more about your son than you do? Yeah, that bitch, she's fucking trouble as fuck, man. I hope I live to be 69, Sonia. I do. I have already outlived my mother. I've lived longer than my mama lived, and I try to take care of myself. You know, I'm glad I done all my dumb shit when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I was strong enough to stay clean all these years and beat addiction. I'm proud of that. And ain't no motherfucker taking that from me. Nobody. You can't take that from me. Rapper, you like at 69, don't you? Rapper knows all about some 69. Yeah, wouldn't have thought that either about Sonya when I first heard it. Yeah, she's 69. I love that I have a small little group of older ladies with me. People keep me grounded, and humble. And like my fairy floss, she's had a lot of stuff going on, but we talk through emails and stuff, and our time differences fuck us up. But I love her too, and my Savannah, and my Gail. I bet you're still beautiful now, Sonya. Only need like 10 more subs until I can get 25K, y'all. So, Rapper, if you got other sock accounts, go sub up with them to my channel so I can hit 25K. Thank you, Rapper. There was something else I was going to talk about. Let's see. Oh, I want to play this thing about old Miss Portland. This dumb bitch. There's so many fucking idiots on here, I swear. Hold on, but watch this short I made. I posted it. Y'all can go see it too. But just listen to what this bitch says. It shows you how fucking stupid people are and how much they lie. Lies can get someone seriously fucking hurt. Oh, I remember now. Let's watch this first. I remember now what else I was going to talk about.
My apartment manager has been contacted. My sister. I've had my bank be contacted. I've had social services contacted because of me. I've had my caseworker contacted because of me. I've had Social Security, my only income, my disability income being threatened. And then somebody is trying to get a hold of all my medical doctors to question all my medical situations. I'm having to take some very drastic measures to change a lot of my state services because these nosy nates can't seem to stay out of my business. I've had to change banks. I've had to file for a different Social Security number. I've had to contact Social Security to change my disability that I'm getting. So, I've had to make a lot of changes.
I just wanted to share that where she says she had to file for a new Social Security number. Oh my God. It's lies people tell to try to make themselves look better than somebody else that they're bullying. Because fucking this hag is bullying and harassing and stalking someone that I care about. And it's just, don't fucking lie. All right, and I'm gonna talk about something else. Kind of the same about this bullying and harassing and going real life on people and shit. It's got to stop, y'all. There's no fucking sense in anybody going real life on anybody. It's not. It's if you have to resort to going real life on someone, you need to get off the fucking internet and find something else to do with your life. Okay, now I'm not trying to justify anything with this. Okay, y'all know I don't really care for Brittany J. I don't. And I still feel horrible for what happened between me and her. But I owned up to it. We've moved on from that. Well, I heard through the grapevine this morning that someone done some fuck shit to her recently and went real life on her. And no matter how I feel about somebody, this shit ain't right. This shit is not right what they done to her. Let me show you. Can you all see that? She made a post on her community tab. Y'all can go over there and look at it. This shit's wrong, y'all. And whoever done this to her, shame fucking on you. Here, I'll read it for y'all. It says, last night around midnight, this was a day ago. Last night around midnight, EMS were dispatched to my home. The looks on the faces of the EMS personnel when I answered the door were horrific. They believed that they were responding to a massive medical emergency. They had their bags and gurney in hand, you guys. 3 days prior to receiving the visit last night, 2 people, whom I'm assuming were under all accounts, came into my chat stating they were concerned for me and a call needed to be made for someone to check on me. The other account proceeds to tell that person that they knew my address if needed. This is probably one of the lowest things someone has done to me since starting my channel, aside from the situation with my children. What is wrong with people? I'm getting to the bottom of this, and we will be retrieving the 911 call ASAP. And Brittany, I don't know if you're listening or if you'll hear this or somebody, I hope she does get that 911 call. I hope you can trace them sock accounts it's fucking with you. I hope you can get to the bottom of this, because this here is dangerous, man. She got swatted over some fucking YouTube shit. Literally got swatted. That's wrong, y'all. That's fucking foul. If you don't like somebody, just fucking don't go to their channel or block them. Or this real life shit is fucking bullshit, for real, for real. Like I said, I don't care for Brittany. I don't like her, but right's right and wrong's wrong. This is wrong. And I hope she fucking plays the 911 call. I hope the voice is recognizable. And whoever done this, I hope she presses fucking charges to the max on them. That's really fucked up. Yeah, that pissed me off. And her children are there, and that can traumatize kids and shit. That's fucking wrong. No matter who you are, nobody should have that done to them. Nobody. The real life shit has to stop. People have way too much fucking time on their hands, man. I feel horrible for her for that. I do. And for someone to call 911 like that, or the paramedics or whatever, there's a record of that. And even if you use a fake number, that can be traced. And I hope she fucking gets them. Right, Allie, it messed with law enforcement, EMS. What if there was like a real emergency and they couldn't go because they had to go to this one, this fake shit? Me too, Allie. Hey, NorCal, how are you, love? I'm just talking about what they've done to Brittany J. Did you see that, NorCal? Somebody had her swatted the other night. Some fuck shit, man. Fuck shit. It's got to stop, y'all, everybody. You got to fucking do better. It's real life shit. It ain't worth it. It's fucking YouTube. It's fucking YouTube, man. Stop the real life bullshit. Here, NorCal. I just had it pulled up. I'll pull it up again. I don't know if you can read it. We can go see it on our community post too. Yeah, Brittany J. Allegedly Brittany. Somebody's been fucking with her. I feel horrible for her. I do. I feel awful for her for that. And she said, where's it say? She said they are going to be retrieving the 911 call. And I hope she does. And I hope she prosecutes this person to the fucking max, make an example of these motherfuckers going real life on people. Like I said, I know I've done some fuck shit to Brittany too, and I feel horrible still to this day about that, and it bothers me all the time. I've done everything I can, though, to own up to it. I've apologized. I've done everything I can, It still don't make it right. This right here, this is really fucked up. No matter who you are, if I like you or not, nobody deserves this. Wrong's wrong. And I can't wait and see if she gets that 911 call. To FOIA the call so she can. I hope she does. And I hope she plays it live to expose this fucking awful person. Anasa, hey. I ain't never seen you over here, I don't think. Hey. It was NorCal. It was, and it wasn't, I didn't do it for the reasons that people think I did. And for real, I didn't. And I fucked up. And it's good to see you, Anaza. It does need to stop, NorCal. It's fucked up. NorCal, I don't suggest it. I didn't even plan to start a channel myself. It just kind of fell into my hands, but I'm going to try and advocate for right and wrong, and I learn from my mistakes. I want to do better. I don't want to be a piece of shit. I don't want to treat people like shit. Sometimes on here I lose my shit and I cuss people out and stuff, but that's going to happen with anybody. There's only so much shit you can take with stuff and people fucking with you and this and that and fucking with your kids and people's home life and their jobs. And man, what the fuck, y'all? I've never seen nothing like it in my life. People need to find something better to do with their fucking time. It blew my mind when I seen what they done to Brittany recently. And that traumatizes children. You know what I'm saying? And that's true, NorCal. Thank you for that, love. NorCal's one of our OGs. That's true, Allie. I mean, no matter what, you could just be friends with somebody that somebody don't like, and they're going to fuck with you. It's wrong. If you had to stoop that low to go real life or call the law or whatever on anybody, then I don't know. It's fucked up, man. And the lies that people tell, some people is going to believe those lies about people, and that can really, really fucking destroy someone's life over a lie. But my heart goes out to Brittany for that. It does. The PI NorCal that just got terminated. Is that the one you're talking about? That motherfucker needed gone too. See what happened to him? He got his fucking karma then, didn't he? Always fucking with people. Every dog has their day. Everything you do to people, it's going to come back on you. Always going to come back on you, somehow or another. And if you're miserable in your life right now, then you need to fucking reevaluate yourself. And no, Allie. I don't even want to say that motherfucker's name. He'll go after anybody. I know, NorCal. I feel horrible for her. I do. I couldn't imagine. And it's embarrassing too, you know, and she lives in a small town. She said, I listened to, I tried to find somebody, send it to me, you know, I was like, look what they done to her. And she says she lives in a really small town too, you know, and everybody knows everybody in small towns. And it's on one of her past lives where it was like while she was live. Yeah, let Queen know, NorCal. It ain't right. Let Queen know. It's not right. And like I said, Brittany probably don't even come over here. And I don't blame her. I would not like me either if I was her. But Brittany, man, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I am. It shouldn't happen to anybody. It's fucking the internet, YouTube. I'm just tired of people hurting people. Yeah, Norca, you can go back on one of her lives, and it happened while she was fucking live. It's like they get a thrill out of doing that shit to people while they're live, just so they can see it happen and sit and laugh and shit. No, that's not right. It happened a couple of days ago, I think. I just heard about it this morning. And I was like, oh, what the fuck, man? Because I ain't subbed to her or nothing. I am now. I went and subbed to her because I want to show her my support, even if she hates me and on this, because it's wrong. Sorry, my little dog in the background. All this real life shit. Gotta stop, y'all. We gotta do better. Grown motherfuckers doing this shit. No, it's not SF, Allie. I'll text you who it was. I just don't want to put that motherfucker's name anywhere near me. He's worse than Beetlejuice. Oh, my NorCal's coming up. Hey, love.
Hey, baby.
Oh,
Hi.
you've never been up here. Oh, look at you. Ain't this some fuck
I
shit,
only got
though?
a couple. Man, I just feel like it's happening every day now.
It gets worse and
Like,
worse. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Worse and worse. And that's like the whole point of like why we're so against doxing and all that is because people go real life and like especially with this swatting stuff, like someone can get seriously hurt.
Right. In the live she told about it on, she said that the lights were all shining through her living room window and everything.
Oh my
God! Could you imagine her babies? That would freak babies out too. And yeah.
Yeah, I grew up pretty rough, and I've been swatted on as a well, my parents got swatted on when I was a kid. I've been through a couple of swats, and it is not fun. It is scary. It's traumatizing. I mean, this is not a game people should be playing. And I guarantee most of the people,
life, man.
Yeah, most of the people that make these calls and do this have never been through anything like this, because if they had, they wouldn't even think about doing something like this to somebody.
Or they have been through bullshit and they just they're a piece of shit, low life, and have nothing else to do, you know, but fucking harass and dox people and go real life on people, or they're butthurt over something, or It's just bullshit. Nothing is worth going real life on anybody.
And Brittany's been laying low. Like, she's not getting into any kind of fuck shit. So who's
I hadn't
fucking
even
with her?
heard her
Like,
name or
why?
nothing about her until this morning, and my mind was blown. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
You know,
anytime I
even
check
though I
in on
don't
her,
like
she's
you,
just
mm-mm.
yeah, anytime I check in on her, she's just covering a true crime case or something like that. So I don't understand.
Right. Look
Like,
how
why
far she's came. I
Brittany?
remember when she first started her channel, it was nothing but that drama shit. And she has came a long ways
Right.
with her channel.
She has. She grew real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing, and I mean, every time I go check in, she's doing real good. And I don't hear her involved in any drama or anything, but you know, I don't follow
Me
that
neither.
closely, so I can't speak too much on it. But
You know
she's
how
a
word
sweetheart.
travels.
I
If
can't.
somebody does something stupid, they'd call you out. So we would have heard if she had done something.
I didn't even hear about this. And word travels fast, and I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
know about this. So has
Yeah, I
someone
just
been
found out
fucking
too.
with her? Has someone
I don't
been messing
know.
with her?
I have no clue.
Like, sometimes you see it come in first. It starts with like emails or doxing, and then comes the SWAT calls, you know?
She said somebody was in her chat the night before or something saying that she needed help or something, and that somebody said that they had her address if somebody wanted it or something.
Oh my God.
That's all I heard that happened with this. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been so many times I've thought about starting up a live and maybe, you know, just getting in there to talk some shit, and then I'm like, nope, I can't risk it.
Yeah.
I got little ones. I got a job. I can't risk people calling my kids' schools or my job, or, you know.
I wish I was still just a sub. It's very stressful at times too. And it's like, but you have good times, you know, but then it's like, damn, the bad sucks. I hate it. I don't like fighting
the
with
bad
people.
really sucks.
I miss being a sub. I do.
I mean, I'm just a queen for mod. Or I'm just a mod for queen, and she's been in so much shit lately, and it's like, damn, like, I don't know how she deals with it, but she's tough, you know.
She
But
is.
but it's been a lot. It's, you know, but it's I feel bad. It's for anybody that this is happening to. Like, it just sucks so bad.
It does. Hey, Cher. Hey, sis. Yeah, it don't matter if you like somebody or not. Leave them the fuck alone. Move on. It's just so fucked up.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
Squid,
Cher's in
that's
here.
what I'm saying.
Did Dawn and Candace get swatted, or did someone try to swat them the other day? What the hell? This is
I
just all
really don't know a
crazy.
lot about that. I know the cops showed up and there's something about a shotgun or something. It's like, leave
Yeah,
them
see,
alone too. You know, they're innocent until proven guilty. You can't sit here and just, because you feel a certain way about somebody, oh, they're guilty, they done this. You don't know that. I don't believe they're guilty.
doesn't
I
it
believe
make
if
you
they're
like,
guilty, ugh.
like, I don't know, if God forbid, if something happened to someone I know, the first thing I would tell them is to not go to YouTube with it.
Mm-hmm. You know, people don't know how YouTube is. Like, you know, we was new once, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's usually someone coming trying to get justice for their kids or to find their babies or to find their loved one, and then this shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you were around Cotton when I came in during the whole ML case.
Yeah.
And all
And that shit was crazy. Whenever I first started in that, I had my real name and everything on here. I was like, fuck.
See, we learned. We learned.
Hey, Grandma Sherry. Here's what Sherry said about
Grandma
the
Sherry.
Dawn stuff. She says she can't speak on it right now. It's up to Donald to tell if he wants.
Oh, okay.
But no matter what Dawn says, people's going to fucking criticize him, you know?
And twist it, no matter what he says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get a lot of hate for being close to Cher, but you know, that's my friend. She's been good to me. She's been there when nobody else was, and we've had a long friendship. I don't care what anybody says about her. I love her. You know, and
that's how I feel about Queen. That's my ride or die, bitch. That's my ride or die.
Right, Cher's mine, and it's been that way since the Watts case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank God I wasn't around for the Watts case. Damn.
But these other cases make the Watts case look nothing. I swear.
Some of them, huh?
The fucking Michael Long stuff, man, that was wild, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's when I came in, but I was following the ML case and the West Boys at the same time. So when Benny moved over to the Summer Wells case, I had already known about him and Doug from the West Boys case, you know? So it's like, what the hell is happening right now?
I love Benny. I don't care what anybody says about him.
My feelings go in and out with that guy.
And I respect that. And I get it, he's not everybody's cup of tea. But it's hard for me to go against somebody if they've always been really good to me. You know what I mean?
Sure. Absolutely. Well, I got to go, babe. I just wanted to
All right.
pop up
Thank
and
you
say
for coming up
hi.
here.
And if Brittany
Hello.
hears this, I'm sending my condolences and just
Yeah. It's fucked up.
it's not right, dude.
I hope
So
Queen
fucked up.
addresses it too, because she has a bigger platform, and reach more people on it.
Yeah, I don't know if she will. She's got a lot going on right now, but I definitely am going to let her know about this. So,
Yeah,
all
people
right. I
need to
love
know
you,
about this.
Cotton.
Love you. Have a good day, love.
Have a good day, babe.
Right, Shares. That's why I said these other cases make the Watts case look like nothing. Hey, Squid. Hey, love. Nothing happened to Queen Share. Somebody swatted Brittany J. She got swatted the other night. And it's fucked up. I'm sick of people fucking going real life on people. Hold on, let me go back up here. See what Share's saying. Yeah, Donald needs to stay off YouTube for the most part. Yeah, she got swatted, Share, while she was live. No worries, NorCal. I understand. I appreciate you coming up, love. It was good chatting with you. I love to see when some of my OGs pop in, because there ain't very many of them I even associate with anymore. I don't want none of that bullshit. Hold on just 1 second, y'all. It's good to see you, Grandma Sherry. I hope you're doing good, love. I don't even know what to say anymore about all this stupid shit that goes on here. Do better, y'all. Do better. This real life shit could really fucking get somebody seriously hurt. And it's gonna happen one day. It's not right. Yeah, it was a medical emergency, but they had I don't really know the story. I just, like I said, I'm new to it, knowing about it. It's on her channel, Squid. There was like lights, something shining in her windows, and that had to fucking traumatize her babies if they were awake. Right, Grandma Sherry, there is some fuck shit, ain't it? And I've had some fuck shit going on with me, and it's like, dude, man, stop. I don't give a fuck, You can say whatever you want, but... Oh, she said they were in bed. Yeah, thank God. Hey, Thor. Yeah, but my heart goes out to Brittany. It does on this, because people are really, really crossing fucking lines now. No matter how anybody feels about her, that is not right. That is not right. And I have subbed up to her now, and I'm going to follow more on this. And I want her to get those 911 calls. I want her to blast this person because we probably know who it is, if we hear that voice. Somebody jealous of her. Probably. Because Brittany really isn't an evil person. I mean, like, to fuck with people behind the scenes and shit. She don't do that. I do know that about her. I've known her long enough to know that. She might dabble in some drama here and there, but she don't go real life and shit on people and fuck with people like that. She kind of stays in her own lane on her channel, and as far as I know, I mean, I ain't even been over there in months, but it's just so fucked up. Just leave people alone. Do better. Do better. Nothing on the internet's worth anybody's life or anything. It's not. It's not. Exactly, Allie. It doesn't. It doesn't. If someone can't handle something and have to resort to going real life on somebody, like I said, you need to find something else to do with your time. I'm tired of this fuck shit on here with people. Right, Squid. Me too. Yeah, it is embarrassing for them, ain't it? People think they're going to hurt somebody else. All they're doing is showing people who they really are. Worthless pieces of shit. Anybody that goes real life or tries to fuck with somebody's real life or anything is a worthless piece of shit. Right, Ellie. That's why people fucking, yeah. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Yeah, thumbs up, y'all. If you got sock accounts, sub up to me so I can hit my 2K or 25, 2.5K. I can't even talk. Because I've gained some subs recently, and I appreciate that. Thank you all. But y'all know I really don't care about numbers, but it's exciting, Because I do just like coming up here and shooting the shit and calling out bullshit like this that they've done to Brittany. Because it takes a low-life motherfucker to do that. Sorry, my dryer just went off. Somebody had to pick up a phone and call 911. Even if they had a fake number, they can trace that shit. And I hope Brittany don't let this go. I hope she is serious about finding who it is. You know what I mean? I hope she does. I hope she just don't brush it under the rug. That's what I said to her. I said, there could have been a real emergency going on and they couldn't get to it in time because they had to go fuck with this shit. Because somebody's a fucking douchebag. Exactly right, Thor. Yeah. I hope she does get to the bottom of this shit. I don't even know where she lives. Oh, thank you, Grandma Sherry. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you got sock accounts, sub me up. I never really asked people to sub me up, but I want that 2.5K. I've been looking at 2.4 something forever. I seen a name in here a while ago. Yavas or whatever. Who are you? Are you still in here? Something about wheels on a fucking suitcase. Sounds like a fucking troll account. If you're coming over here and start shit with me, though, just fucking don't even try it. Oh, Thor, that would be awesome. You should definitely have her get a hold of Allie. That would be fucking awesome. And Allie would love that. See? She said, I'd love that. I knew it. Yes. Tell her to get a hold of Allie, for sure. All right, Grandma Sherry, thank you for everything and coming over here, and have a good nap. Oh, I know she's sweet, Thor. I know she would never be like that. And it sucks when people try to talk you down, you know? It really sucks. Or you're trying to talk and somebody keeps fucking interrupting you because they think they know everything. And yeah, fuck that shit. Anything else y'all want to talk about? There was something else. I know I was going to talk about the Britney stuff. Can't remember what it was now. Let me look at a playlist here. Fuck. I do want to because I'm not doing true crime or nothing here no more. I want to do because I'm gonna have my Taco Tuesdays every week, but we can do it on them nights or a different night. But I want to have like a game night or some kind of fun night. What I really would like to do, you know how we say different things for different things in different parts of the country and the world. I want to find somebody from the West Coast here in America, from the Midwest, and from the East Coast, like New York area and stuff. And then like somebody from each country or something. Nobody from England. No, I'm sorry, no offense, but nobody from England's allowed. I ain't even fucking with that. But anyway, and be like, so you can compare how, like I'll say, how do y'all say this or that, or and they say it, and I don't know. I just like stuff like that. I like to hear different accents and different things people call stuff, but a lot of people don't want to come on panel. That's what sucks. But I really want to start stuff like that. Allie, I think you and her would be very good paneling up and talk about NASA and stuff. Yeah, England's banned. Fuck that place. I've met a lot of pieces of shit from there on here. They're not good people, in my opinion. You would do it, Thor? You would come up here with me? Thor, was you born here in America? I don't know why I think you were born somewhere else. Yeah, I would love to do a live like that. Okay. Maybe it's because you travel overseas a lot. Oh, you were born in Denmark. Oh, see? There we go. Hey, Dippy TC. Yes, I would love to have you up here, Thor. Yes, absolutely. See, I want somebody from one person from each country, and like 3 people from America, one from West Coast, Midwest, and like the New York area, East Coast. Not a Southern. Well, yeah, we could have a Southerner. So 4 from America. Because I'm not going to be the Southerner, because I want to be the one asking the questions. I think that would be fun, though. You know. Oh, Sonia, you're okay. I love you. You're one of my favorites. You've been around with us for a while. Okay. Yes, Thor, I'd love to see your babies, your dobies. I want to get my girls a pool too. I was actually looking this morning on Chewy to get them one. I think they would love it. I got a fenced in area of my yard that they go outside in. And I went, got some stuff ordered. I'm going to make them a little play thing in there. And I want to get them a little pool to put in there. Yeah, I got to be hands on too, Allie. I love you too, Sonia. I do. Yeah, I think they would love it too, especially here. It gets hot. Well, it gets hot everywhere in the summer, but yeah, I think they would love that. Especially my youngest one. She loves water. My oldest one that's in the picture with me there, she just loves to fucking dig. She digs and digs my damn yard. But it's so cute. I just let her do it, because that's a dog's nature. Then about once a week, I'll go out there and fill the hose up. Aw. Yeah, a lot of dogs love water. They do. A lot of them don't. But I think that would be good for my babies. Now I'm definitely going to order them that doggy pool. Thank you, Thor. Because I was seriously looking this morning at them. I ordered them it's like this bed. It's for in the house, but it's made out of metal and like this cleanable, really tough fabric, like for them to sit in. I'm making them a little sitting area in their pen thingy. Oh, you're fine, Tippy. I'm glad you're here. It's nice to meet you. We love people here for the most part, unless they're mean. Sonia, I'm the same way. I have trouble comprehending. Like, I can read, I can read, but I can read a whole book and at the end of it, never tell you what it's about. It don't stick in my mind. I got to be hands-on with stuff. Oh, how many kids do you have, Thor? I know you got 3 girls so far. You got your hands full. Can I be your daughter? I need a new camera. Y'all, I'm going to pause for like 2 minutes. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, Sonia, we love you. Yeah, labs are good dogs. I love the chocolate labs. I'd like to have a chocolate lab. I want just any kind of dog, really. I love them all, except for pits. I think pit bulls are. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I think they are truly one of the most beautiful breeds there is. I just love the way a pit looks. I love the square heads. They're just, especially like the blue ones. I love blue dogs. But the blue pit bulls are just stunning to me. I love them. But I'm scared to death of them. And, pits are very smart like that, which all dogs can sense fear. But I don't know, it's like pits have a extra sense or something, or they don't have, I don't know. But, I would never put a pit bull in that situation, be around me scared to death because that dog would probably fuck me up. And then that dog was probably going to get put down if it bit me, or you know what I mean? If I'm scared of something like that, an animal, I won't go around it. But I just think pit bulls are friggin' gorgeous. The blue ones especially. I'm just fucking scared to death of them. Yeah, a lot of them are, Allie, but I've seen so many horrible stories, and I know people say, oh, it's in how you raise them. It's not. Any dog can fucking snap at any time, but I've seen horror stories of pit bulls. I mean, it's a lot of dogs there's horror stories of, but yeah, I just, and they go straight for the neck. And there was recently this mom, and I think she had 2 kids. And they had 2 pits. I think it was 2 pits, but yeah, them dogs eat her and the kids up, I believe. Like, not like eat them, but killed them. The mom was trying to protect the kids, and she got killed. I don't want no part of that. But my youngest little fucking weenie dog here, she's bit me a few times, like tore me up. She hasn't done that in a very long time, though. She's gotten a little age on her, too, though. Oh. My little weenie dogs, man, they'll fucking eat somebody up if they got to. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're protective, territorial. I just really want me a Chihuahua or a miniature Doberman. I'd like to have a big Doberman, but I don't know about having a big dog and 2 little brats. My 2 little girls already got. I don't even know what that is, Nikki. It's kind of like Jack Russell's, man. Them dogs are so fucking hyper. Mastiff. Okay. Hey, Eli.
Hi there.
Okay, you're up. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Just got out of work. Well, you've been going on for over an hour and 20. What you been talking about? What's new in the world?
I've been talking about people going real life on people and how it needs to stop.
Oh, I gotta turn off my AC for this. This is a very just perfect topic given all the crap that I've witnessed. And this is a very old thing.
I'll give you a recap. I don't know if you know, you probably do. She does true crime allegedly with Brittany J. She was big in the Kylie case. Well, she's real big in a lot of cases, actually. She covers a lot.
Okay, I mean, when I first came on the YouTube streets, I have heard of her, yes.
Well, I mean, I don't care for her, but I haven't been following her forever. But I got a message this morning, and someone told me that the EMS and law enforcement and stuff showed up at her house while she was live the other night. Someone had her swatted. And she's got little kids.
This is probably the third time I have heard of, and yeah, third time I've heard of something like this happen within the true crime community alone. And there's somebody else, I think you know her as well, Sly.
No.
Oh, I don't like name dropping because sometimes it brings drama, but unfortunately, yeah, she has kids, and because of the police visit, it led to, you know, court and other things. This is
See, that's fucked up.
right. I know.
Fucked up.
If I don't understand, like when I go on my channel and I try to think about or describe the human condition, YouTube is just humanity with a microphone. Like all of the good deeds that we do, they're very exaggerated. Like take something like Mr. Beast, for example. I mean, I don't know that he's very altruistic, but what he goes and gives cars and huge amounts of money away. So all the negativity that humanity does, it's also amplified, and it comes out tenfold because behind anonymity, people show their true colors and they think they can get away with everything, and they lose their humanity in that act. And I'm sorry to hear that. Has any of that happened to you?
Not like being the cops or anything called, no.
I've had my work number doxxed. I think that's
Oh, I've been doxxed. I'm still getting doxxed. Like, I'm not going to speak about it. I mean, we can talk about it in private, but
yeah. No,
I'm still
I
going through shit
also
right now. But
I empathize because I know sadly when you're going through it, you don't feel really safe talking about it publicly because you know it stirs the whole situation. So I
yeah, because I've
understand.
ignored it all for the most part. You can go back on this live. The beginning, I talked about it, like
Okay.
not the whole thing, but
No,
this
I
person
understood.
has a huge fucking ego that they feed, and if we respond and carry it on and drop to their level of stupidity, then that's what they want. And I'm not going to fucking lower myself anymore for anybody. I'm not going to, yeah, there's going to be times I'm out of character, but everybody is. But I have, that clicker in my head, hey, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't give them what they need. I've got a little age on me. I've been there, done that.
You've been doing this, I think, how long you been doing the YouTube thing?
Well, I was a sub since 2018, but last year I didn't even plan to be a creator. I don't even consider myself a creator because I don't really have a certain thing I do. But I got into Kylie's case, and that I started posting like little clips of videos, and my channel just grew. And
That yeah, I mean, I still do another show with a partner, and I've been doing that for about 5 years. If the beginning of this actual channel that I'm using now goes back to like damn near, I don't know, over 10 years, but I just started using this maybe 8 months ago after and it was during the Rodney case. So many people started after that case.
that's kind of whenever I started like really growing. Like before that, I'm really passionate about narcissistic personality disorder. I'm really passionate about spreading awareness on that. And like I would post, just like little like TikTok clips and stuff, but nothing like. But whenever I started posting about Kylie, and that case was kind of close to home for me, I don't know, it just blew up. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people blew up over that.
Well, yeah, there was I guess it was the perfect storm, for that the way it went and those that got involved, and I think it got a little out of control, but I was in the thick of it, and I found myself, I was so fascinated. I remember my 20-year high school reunion, I actually walked away from the group or the party just to watch certain channels talk about the case. So yeah, it was like an obsession.
And I had to make myself walk away from it, and because I don't want to keep carrying on with a case and dragging it out and exploiting shit I shouldn't. And you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing new to talk about. I'm not going to keep talking about it.
I mean, there's still, I can think of two channels off the top of my head. They're still going on with it. Some people still allege that there's things to actually talk about, but I agree. I think it's, it's hit its zenith, so to speak. And
Yeah.
that it helped me identify though after that to find the other things I wanted to do with a channel since I was blessed with the platform, after that, the
Right.
certain shout out. And yeah, but aren't there other things you would be passionate about to talk about?
I don't know. See, I got my backup channel, the other one, and I'm going to do true crime over there, but it's the smaller channel, because I do like true crime, but I don't want it associated with this channel. But over here, I just want to have fun, and I haven't found my niche yet, for this, and I'm just going with whatever I want to do. And
I I mean, yeah, I empathize because that whole niche thing, I look at it like this. Life is a freestyle, so is our channels. It can't really be any one thing. It's an extension of us. It's like an extra limb. So don't worry too much as long as you can keep the spirit of fun. Keep doing what you're doing. But in terms of growth, it does absolutely help to find a niche. Like I told you last time we spoke on a panel, ever since I've been doing these shorts about all my comic books, man, it is absolutely helping.
if you're monetized, you get paid for shorts now. See, I'm not worried about monetized or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for the money or any of that.
It takes a
So
lot to get anything like no complaints. Anything is a blessing, but truly, you need a lot of subscribers or very, very loyal viewers to make anything substantial.
when I
It's
was monetized, the most I made was like $150, and it just ain't worth it. The stress and bullshit you got to go through for it, it's not worth it to me.
was that in revenue or was that collectively with donations and
That's
everything?
what I got paid. It was
Okay,
like
so
first or second month or something. So it could have been 2 months combined. But I didn't. I
yeah,
don't.
that's how it normally is.
I like to be able to say what I want to say. I like to be able to play music if I want to. That's why this channel, I'm going to do all that. Like my true crime, I'll keep it over there on the other one, and I will eventually monetize that one. But
Well, if as long as you know how to play the game, like what I started doing, which became a new niche or passion of itself, is, I'm very passionate about the corruption of our government and exposing it, and my whole political journey. So I I've taken to YouTube to try to push the boundaries and discover what they dictate you can and can't say and what they choose to demonetize, and I contest it and I keep it very transparent with the audience, and I just report on it. I report on their censorship, and it does seem though, the basics, right? First 15 seconds, do not curse. After that, it doesn't matter if you curse. I've learned.
that's
Um,
why I play music, like my intros and stuff, like for 5 minutes when it first starts. You know what I'm saying? To make sure I get through that.
is it royalty free music?
Not always. That's why I don't want
So
to be
then,
monetized.
just if you don't have the stream set up to be monetized, you can get away with a lot more. A lot of these channels, they only hit a claim if you're trying to make money, while you're using their material.
Right. But I don't want to have
So,
to deal with all that. I want to be able to do what I want to do. So that's why I got two different channels.
understand?
My true crime, I can be a little more professional and not cuss and not play music. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have fun here on this one. Yes, Allie, I unhid my other channel. Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you say, I can't see the comments, but you wouldn't be talking about Hallie from another true crime channel, perchance? Oh
No, I'm
goodness.
talking about
Right.
Allie. I said her name wrong. Our Allie.
Okay,
Hello,
gotcha.
hello, hello.
Hello, Dippy. Hello.
How are you guys?
Good. How are you? Nice to meet
Good.
you.
Hi there.
I met you on Cher's channel one time before.
I meet
Oh,
so many
really?
people over there, and I can't remember shit.
I was a mod for a little bit.
Same.
No, I met Progressive. I met you on another channel. I
Well,
don't remember what
I
channel it
hope
was.
it
I
was
think it
good.
was during Kylie's too.
Oh, I met so
Okay.
many people in Kylie's case. I can't even remember who I met either.
Actually, no, it might have been when you were on somebody's channel trying to figure out. I think they were trying to tell you what was going on with Quentin Simon.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yep.
when I met you.
That could be a number of channels. There's just a couple, like one or two, where I'll never visit again. But
Yeah, I don't
aside
go
from
to
that,
very
yeah, it's
many
all good.
channels myself.
Say again, you got a backup channel?
Me? Yeah, but I don't do anything on it yet.
Okay,
Um, I've been trying to like slow down on the true crime and do other things on my main channel.
I feel that. That's why, yes, I got to
There's just
separate.
nothing.
I'm over it. There's too much
Yeah.
bullshit and it's real life shit, and I can't do it.
Yep. I learned that when I got doxxed. Now I stay to myself pretty much and just cover what I want to cover. And if
Well,
I
I
see
stay
too
by
many
myself
people,
over here. I don't care about the numbers. I just want my close circle.
I've been doing this over 2 years, and I've never even made it over 500 subs yet.
Oh wow.
So that shows that I'm not out for the clicks and the views.
I got like 2,000 some subs in like less than a month. But that was in Kylie's case, and I like did not even try. It just kept growing. I was like, what the fuck? No way this many people want to hear me. And they did, and it just kept growing and growing. And
Yeah, when I got doxxed, I think that was, I probably would be over it by now, but when I got doxxed, like a lot of people.
And I wasn't even going live then. I didn't do lives. I just done those little clips. I would find information. I would go digging and look, you know.
Well, the algorithm at that time was extremely, it grabbed anything that had the Kylie Rodney name in it and put it out there. And there is so much, so it was very easy to get found. That's what I'm finding is the little 15-second clips and me doing a little quick review about a comic book.
That's what people want more. They don't want to sit hours long of live streams and stuff, you know?
Yeah. I know a few that still like them because like they like to listen to them while they're at work and they ain't got to keep changing things. That's fine, but I do my lives now. It's mainly like I've been doing a lot of paranormal stuff lately. Like not me personally, but I premiere 2 of my friends' channels. They'll do their premiere early and I'll do it later on that evening for later people. So that way it gets seen twice. But I mean, they could always go into their channel itself and see it, but it just gives me something to do. I got true crime is getting too much for me.
Thankfully, I know when people hear the word politics that your brain wants to shut off, but I think there's just so much going on in our world that is interesting. It is compelling, and it has the capacity to impassion and enrage you for all the right reasons because we're in a polarizing time, and just right now with the FBI whistleblowers, they're telling on themselves, and just we're in a possible huge shift. I'm not saying like the next war or anything, but I'm just saying like there's a lot of creepy stuff going on. There's no shortage of it. So that's
Y'all, I'm gonna mute for just a second. I gotta switch the clothes out of my washer and dryer. I'm still here listening though.
How dare you? How dare you have responsibility?
Yeah, that's one. See, I always wanted to know exactly what you did because I knew you were into the true crime stuff, but I didn't like when I go to your channel. It wasn't a lot of true crime, and I'm like, I was confused.
There's only really truly like a family that I met after I was blessed with a shout out by somebody that has a lot of followers, and then I took her case and we gave it new life and hashtag find Jamie Valdez, and that's really one of the only cases I focused on aside from all the other stuff, which is trafficking and just all the shadiness that we're trying to I think that we all as Americans would like to see exposed.
Yeah.
And I rant a lot, if you couldn't tell. I just sometimes late at night I'll have a nightcap and then I'll just use StreamYard on my phone instead of going on the PC and just close my eyes and just speak the first thing that comes to my mind. And I could do that for like an hour. I don't know if that's a good thing.
You used to drive me nuts, Eli. You grew up.
I can't do it with the politics, but I could do it with anything else.
Well,
I try not to get in the politics because, like, I'm lost and I don't want to be found.
Oh, well, understood there. Well, like last night, I just because of watching all the drama and all the terrible things that people that used to call each other friends are doing to each other, it breaks my
Right.
heart. It had me finding a reason to look for why I feel so blessed or lucky, like today, like right now in this moment, which is I'm over 12 years off of opiates, and I think
Awesome.
Congratulations.
oh, thank you, and I'll
Oh,
Very,
never.
wow. I
very
didn't know
good.
that.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's
It's hard to get off of opiates. I
I've got
mean, I
17
know that for a
years. I've
fact.
got 16 years clean, and it gets easier. That's what I tell people. Just stick to it. I mean,
Well, I'm the
it's hard.
hard-headed one because,
It
like,
does get easier. You learn how to
what
live.
I have, I
consistent.
can't go. I don't take them like I used to. Like, I cut myself back a lot. Like, I went from taking 6 a day down to 1 a day. I'm doing really good myself by winging myself off of them.
You mind if I ask? You do not have to answer which opioid.
Honestly, I went from taking OC 30s
Oh,
down
wow.
to perk 15s
Good.
to perk 10s down to perk 5s, and now I'm on hydro 5s.
Have you considered Suboxone treatment?
Yeah, my husband gets them. Well, he was getting them. He took
Saved my
himself
life.
off of them too. But I never, like, when I get them, all I would do is take enough just to make it to where I wasn't sick if I didn't have anything.
That's the purpose, at first, and then
Like, I
They
wouldn't
called
take a
MAT
whole
or something
lot.
like that. MAT or maintenance.
say again.
I can't remember the exact name. People, MAT. I got a friend that she goes to a methadone clinic and they call it MAT. I can't remember what it stood for.
Methadone is something I'm grateful I never got involved in because
Yeah, that's worse than Suboxone, honestly.
it's like worlds apart, different, worse.
And you get them
I
from the
agree.
same place. You can get them from the same place.
I had a very close loved one overdose and die on methadone. But it wasn't
see-
because the doctor gave it to them. They bought it off the street.
It's liquid. They give you it to take home too, though. They'll give you the liquid to take home. I've seen people sell them like crazy, and I'm like, "Are you sick? Ew,
I
it's
just think some
gross."
people take advantage of that program.
I've lost a lot of.
You know what I mean?
I live in Florida, and that opioid epidemic hit my old area really hard. I've lost a hell of a lot of friends.
I graduated high school down in South Florida, so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What year?
97,
Okay, you got a little bit on me.
96, 97, one of the two. I don't
Fast
remember.
forward to-
96 or 97. I'm lucky I remember I graduated.
Are you in? Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I didn't graduate. Then I went back after a year, only to drop out again and then get my GED. Were you in Fort Lauderdale? Or
Yeah, I was Broward County.
damn, yeah, same year. Were you in Western High School?
No.
Okay,
I went to South Broward.
South Broward. Okay. I've been
I
to
was a
about.
bulldog for a little bit.
I love
I was passed around a lot of schools: Plantation, Piper.
I went to
Western.
MacArthur for a little bit. I hated that school.
I never went there, but I heard shitty things. Dated a lot of chicks from that private school, St. Thomas.
Yep. That's funny. You're from my area.
There's some
See, I
fun-
Yeah.
grew up between Hollywood and New York. Like, I'm originally from New York.
Same here. Like every Floridian, what part of New York?
I'm from Orange County.
I'm out Queens, South Beach.
Middletown, right? Orange County.
My brother's still in
Or close
Brooklyn.
to it?
What was that, Cotton?
Middletown.
Yeah.
I
not
used to work
far from-
there.
I'm from Newburgh.
I like Middletown.
Newburgh is probably about 30 minutes from Middletown.
Yeah, I used to work the fair there.
Best thing about Middletown is the Galleria.
I don't know, Middletown. Y'all got me on this one.
Well, you said you're from Queens. What part?
Howard Beach.
And
My,
they have the West Coast
perhaps.
Toppers Museum there.
Well,
Oh
Britain
yeah, the
Mine.
OC Chop. They're from Orange
Yeah.
County. That's where they're
Oh
from. They're
yeah.
from Middle. Actually, they're from I think, uh, um, Walden. I think it is. That's where Paul Jr. went to school at. My dad was friends with Paul Sr. My uncles were friends with him, and when my dad and my uncle both passed away, they did a run from the city to Port Jervis, New York, for my
Real
uncle and my
nice.
dad.
I love New York. They have the best food ever.
That's about one thing
Agreed.
I do miss from New York is the food.
Yeah, I've been all over this country, and New York, hands down, is my favorite place for food.
Some of the scenery, the food, absolutely. Just unfortunately, it's politics that over there that piss me off. Like they have this no cash bail. Like you could go and commit literal, unaliving and get tossed out the next day. It's
like
broken over there.
fucking purge going on in real life.
Pretty
Did you
damn
say you
much.
worked the fair in Middletown?
Yes.
So you did the Orange County Fair, the biggest
Yes.
fair. That's the
The one at the racetrack there, the dirt track, or yeah.
that's the Orange County Fair. Yep.
Yep.
I remember many of years running away just to go to that fair for a couple hours and go home.
Yeah, that's a good spot. I worked in Syracuse too at the New York State Fair.
I've never been to that one.
I love Syracuse too. I just love New York. I don't care where I am, just put me there.
Yeah, I can't say. I mean, I do miss it, but I would never.
I don't
go
like
back.
I don't like the prices, because I smoke cigarettes and they're like fucking $11-13 a pack. And
Yeah, they are.
I
I
love
had to
the
bring a carton with me when I went to New York in 2019, just so I had cigarettes because they were cheap. My cigarettes are only like $9, $10 up there, but still, that's a lot because I'm in North Carolina where I can get. Well, when I was smoking, I could get my cigarettes or 2 packs for under $12.
I think over here, no, I don't think. I know for a fact the most expensive cigarettes I've seen are the Newports at like 10.36. But I
Well,
know.
you can also go to the
Say again?
reservation though and get them cheaper than that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I miss them drive-through stores.
In New York, y'all get to like go to the Statue of Liberty. Like I went to Ellis Island. I found my
I've been
family.
to Ellis Island. I love that.
It was so wonderful there. It really, really felt like history.
I
Wow.
never made it there. Never made it to the Statue of Liberty. Never made it to the Bronx Zoo. I was always sick on the field trip days. Always.
Yeah, I was a sickly kid. I was fortunate enough to be able to. I walked up the steps of the Statue of Liberty, and I was terrified because I was a kid and I was afraid of heights back then. You could feel like the height and these spiral steps, and I was like the last generation to be able to walk inside of, I think, the torch, or the
I
crypt.
thought they opened it up as a restaurant now.
Is it back open? Because
I thought they opened it as a restaurant. It's no longer like for viewers.
well, they closed it off for a good spell after the early 90s, which is when I was inside. So I'm sure, anything for a couple
I
extra.
might be wrong. I might have just heard that and went with it thinking it was true. I'm not sure because that doesn't sound like they can have a restaurant up there.
Be pretty wild, man. I mean, they'd have to.
How would they get the food up there?
Well, they do have, a huge elevator now. Like back then,
It would have to be like banquet style.
Yeah. Back then, it was literally like you could choose the elevator, but my friends wanted to be, brave bastards and drag me through the stairs. Got a kick out of watching me like almost cry all the way up.
My favorite is Coney Island, and they are taking that piece by piece.
What? What's that?
Coney Island.
Oh man, that breaks my heart, man.
They are taking that piece by piece. That's like all of our history.
I mean, inevitably, you can expect anything that makes any piece of America, any specific state or capital, any monument that you think makes it special, or the area, barely anything's going to be left. It's all going to be just, everything the same. Plazas, no mom and pop.
Have y'all been to Niagara Falls?
We're at the
Yes.
end of an era. No, not yet.
I love it there.
We got there and we turned around and left because I didn't have my ID.
Nice.
What'd you have
No,
to
I
have
just
your
do
ID
crap
for?
in New York without your ID up there, man. I had to go all the way back to Orange County to get my, and I was like, I ain't
didn't
going
have-
back now.
I didn't have to use an ID for nothing there
Mhm.
because I stayed on the American side, but the
Oh,
park
yeah.
was free to get into.
Well, yeah,
Don't
no,
pay
I
it
can't, but you
anymore.
can't do nothing because if you want to drink or anything like that, you can't do nothing
Oh,
without
yeah.
ID. And I'm short, so I still get ID every once in a while now, even though I'm like in my 40s. I'll still get, every now and then, I'll get carded.
Some places make people ID people no matter how old you look or how old you are. And
As somebody that serves liquor for a corporation.
Yeah, North
Yeah.
Carolina is really cheap still. Like we still have some places you can rent that is under $1,000.
Holy crap.
Yeah, my friend rents an apartment right now. She's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for like, I think it's less than $500 a month, and it's
That
a
is-
nice apartment.
Like right here and right now, for the first time in American history, Florida has taken the first or second top spot of the most expensive place to live and or rent.
Where in Florida?
I'll go as far as saying I thought the entire
don't
state.
dox yourself.
Was that? No,
Don't
no, no.
dox yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, I know where he lives. We're from the same area down there,
I don't live in that.
but
that
the
county.
same count, the same area.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm in the same county.
Because I
but
lived all over that part of Florida.
that was the man. If you were in this bill, you had to be that area, which was a mix of like trailer parks and like houses, right?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, do you remember? Were you down there when they had Great Atlantis up, or was that too?
Great Atlanta.
Yeah,
No,
the water park they had right there by the airport.
no, I'm gonna have to decline.
What about Golfarama? What was it called? It was Golfarama. Damn it!
There's a few, and some. You remember Boomers? That's gone.
No.
I DJ'd at Kabooms for 10 years.
Me and my cousin
know
were talking about it the other
Anything
day.
about Frankie's Pizza? Have y'all ate there?
My was La Villa in Queens.
Frankie's Pizza is the bomb. I'm talking about in Miami.
Oh,
No.
It's on Bird Road. It's so good.
There was this one place in Coral Springs that I used to work at that I liked their pizza, and that was it, probably. I don't remember a lot. I haven't been there since I was 18. I left Florida when I was 18.
There's some pretty decent ones. Nothing will ever compare to, true New York anything. But
Uh-huh.
God,
This one
yes.
here has just those little round old world pepperonis, and it's just a different kind of crust. I don't know. It's the best. I don't like Miami's food. It's hard to
Yeah.
find good food down there for me.
I guess I have like a little bonus because I'm half Colombian on my mother's side. So when it comes to like the Hispanic food in Miami, I'm good there. But
I'm
As long as
full
there's
blown
Puerto
Southern,
Rican food,
so
I'm good.
imagine I had a hard time. And the English or the language barrier for me was hard. They would always mess my food up, because it's mostly Spanish down there.
Yeah.
absolutely,
And that
specifically,
was very hard for me to order food.
and I don't speak Spanish either. I know how to curse, but that's
That's
about it.
here, and there's a lot
I
of
can
Mexican
curse.
restaurants in North Carolina. I've realized that. I was like, can I get a Puerto Rican restaurant around here somewhere? Nope, all Mexican. And I don't do Mexican food very much.
Mexican's my favorite food. I love spicy.
Me too.
Italian. I love my Italian food. But
I love-
only when I cook it.
Italian, Korean, Japanese is my favorite.
I love, Chinese because I don't know how to cook it, so I'll eat Chinese anytime. As long as it has good egg rolls. And I'm
yeah,
very
egg
picky on egg rolls. Like, I've
Yep.
got to have ones that remind me of New York style.
Oh hell yeah, man! I remember my number one like Chinese spot with my family in New York.
Yeah.
God, and seems like you just knew everybody.
Okay, I'm
But-
getting hungry.
Just nostalgia talking. I got a custom order of Chinese food coming. It's a dish that I usually have them make if it's not on the menu. It's beef and broccoli with garlic sauce.
Oh, my husband likes that.
Yeah, man, it's fuego, especially when they put the baby corn and the watercress with the crunch.
No, I don't eat all that. I eat sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah,
Or
that's
I eat the
With the
red
stuff.
boneless spare ribs.
I like General Tso's chicken. I like the spicy.
They gotta have that red sauce on it though.
for the ribs. Yeah, the spicy though, just anything's. But the only thing I'll draw the line. Once upon a time, on the first podcast I started with my buddy, I was dumb enough to eat the world's hottest pepper, which is the Carolina Reaper.
Oh God, yes.
Never again.
Eddie, did you touch it with your bare hands?
Sure did.
Oh, crazy! I bet you everything burnt after that.
Everything. I'll tell you.
Everything you touched. Ooh, I hope you didn't have to go potty.
I was night one on the show with like 40 people watching. I'm crying and pouring milk on my face. And day two, trigger warning is a little graphic. I spent the day, and I promise you, nothing was in me. I spent about 8 hours just sitting, hating life on the porcelain goddess. And I think my ass was just dry heaving. I know that TMI, I know, but there's nothing in me. And I was just in so much pain. I was thinking about going to the hospital the entire day. It was so bad. So I've done it. It's on my bucket list, and now it's off. Never, ever again. I would rather get stabbed again than do that again.
Yeah, I like spicy, but I ain't gonna do that to myself.
No,
Who don't do
I want it to
seafood?
be hot though. I love hot stuff.
I got a brand here. I don't know if you can see that
Allie
scar.
said somebody don't do seafood. I was gonna say, how does she know me? Because
What is
I
that
don't do
from,
seafood.
Eli?
I don't do seafood.
What's your
I
scar
eat
from?
crab legs and lobster, and that's it.
So that right there is a brand. I don't know if you can see the skin that's kind of perforated and pushed up. I had to in the part of Florida, her and Dipley and I were talking about. There was a stupid initiation thing, and I had to get branded, and they had to stick this piece of metal that was on fire into my arm until it got cold, and then they pulled it out.
Allie's probably talking about me because I don't eat seafood.
Yeah, I don't do it either. I don't. Crab legs and lobsters. the
I
only
like
thing I
tuna,
eat.
like tuna sandwiches, but that's it.
Sushi.
Highlighting the way. Good to see
Oh,
you.
I
all.
used to love Action Park. That was my favorite place because it was the water park, and I'd rather do that any day than do Great Adventure. I like the water.
Oh, like Extreme Action Park?
Huh?
You said Action Park?
The one in Jersey.
Oh, okay. Word. All the fun places that were around when kids were kids, they're all gone. There's no more need for arcades. There's no more need for. There's a couple skating rinks out here. I love.
There's none here. They took the only thing that we had for kids was the skating rink, and they turned it into an
Even like
automotive
shopping
place.
malls. You know, when I was a kid, that was a thing to go to the mall on the weekend, and
We don't even have a mall
they're
in my
closing
town.
all them down.
She'll know. Dipley, you remember Sawgrass Mall?
Yes, the damn mall is huge.
It's the fourth largest mall in I think the country.
It's shaped as an alligator. It is shaped like an alligator.
Yeah, that's right. My mother worked for a store in that mall, but that was the hangout. That was the spot. A lot of good memories there.
I used to work at Aventura Mall.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. Yeah, that's, I'm familiar with it, but a lot of malls, like I haven't been to Sawgrass in a bit, but I passed by the other ones. It looks like just they're dying out.
The
Like
only
really?
thing I ever went to
internet's took
Sawgrass for
over.
was the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, God,
Everybody
Rainforest.
orders online.
You guys see Perchance, Shot in the Dark.
No, ma'am.
It's either Disney or Pixar. The CG movie WALL-E.
Ain't nobody here.
I've heard of
That's
it, but
Pixar, I think.
I guarantee. I think I guarantee you, like their portrayal of what humankind is going to be in the future is exactly what they showed then, and that was like that movie maybe is a decade old or so,
It's like
and
The Simpsons. A lot of that's come true.
oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
I know
Oh
that's.
my God.
But real quick, like the movie is centered around a robot you fall in love with, but then later on you get to see what humankind has become, and they're all overly obese, and they forgot how to walk. They don't stand. They're all
Oh, I remember that movie.
yeah, and they use like places like Shipped. They didn't before they existed. Everything was ordered and brought to them. That
Everything was like Peloton and
was
Uber and
yeah, yeah. Everything is just automated. Like you don't have to do anything for yourself, and it's a dangerous thing, man. Like our country is.
somebody said that's how it is over in China.
Yeah, especially with their social status, like because you get rewarded for
Certain
you're
things, yeah.
aware their social media is directly tied with their government, obviously, and you're kind of rated just like Black Mirror had a rating system. If you saw that, it's true for China. If you have a low enough rating, people won't want to be associated with you. They won't want to be seen with you in public or do anything with you. That's a real thing in China.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a crazy world we're in.
Just shun them.
Well, yeah, that, but you know what alarms me is like being physically fit. That goes into your point system. So we don't really have any real incentives in the States. You know, I'm
Have
not
you ever seen a big Chinese person?
not too damn many. I mean,
They look like a rice,
they look like a rice.
a piece of rice. I got
Uh,
Chinese in my family, people. I'm not making fun of somebody that I don't have in my family.
yeah,
I'm only joking. I'm not being serious.
it's okay. I think levity's okay when the intention is good, you know.
I mean,
But, and you're not kidding. I mean, they are notoriously, you know, thin. That's just true. So, yeah, I think they have a genetic predisposition to be a little thinner than maybe most of us.
It is wild though how people in different parts of the world and country and stuff, you know, how we look different, we're different sizes, and I don't know, it's just wild to me.
Yeah, I love.
think how boring it would be if everybody looked the same, act the same, talk the same.
Yeah, no, I don't do good with tedium and boredom and all that. That's why I try to be as extra as possible every day, even if my job requires me to do some of the same shit every day. I say
You
something.
have accomplished being extra. Congratulations. I adore you though, Eli. You grow me like the plague.
I well, here, let me add one of my mindlessly useless cheesy lines to have everybody fall for me as well. Y'all gonna get cavities, you know why? Because I'm so sweet on this panel here.
Oh, well, I got cotton candy boobs, so
Yeah, no, man, I remember when I first heard of you, I was like, that's a bizarre name, and I don't know, I was kind of intimidated by you when I first met you too, even though I was a dick, but you don't recall, which is great. I wasn't a dick to you. I was just disrespectful to you by going up in your live while you were doing your thing, and I'm commenting on something you were on topic, and I was just, you know, whatever. We're our own worst critics, so it
if
sticks
somebody
out.
comes in being a dick, you might see a ghetto side of me. So
My New York accent kicks in whenever I'm pissed off.
my hillbilly one
Same.
does.
Sometimes I've come to learn that like if let's say I watch The Sopranos for like 2 days, I'll start talking. It's a difficult situation, or if I listen to enough country, I might get a little twang in me at some point. I don't know. It's not that I'm malleable, but I guess I get influenced pretty quickly.
I lost a lot of my accent traveling because I traveled for the last 10 years all over the country working, you know, and I lost a lot of it.
I hear accent in every word, lady.
Well, yeah, I used to be stronger though. It's not as strong as it used to be. I
I
used to be like, yeehaw, you know?
I mean I'm hearing it, but okay, I'll take your word that it's
Oh, I'm sure you can hear. I hear it all the time. Where are you from? Don't fucking worry about it.
from the South is the immediate thing I would assume.
Yeah.
See, yeah. All right. Well, you've been on for 2 hours, so
Oh
congratulations.
wow, 2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off here too, I think.
You get a secret gold star from Progressive Patriot.
Heck yeah.
Please feel free to jump on a anytime you see an open panel or is your email the same? Do you have IG?
I do have IG and I have an email too in my about section.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna message you like kind of my itinerary. That sounds too fancy. I don't have like a schedule except for the duo show with my buddy, but I would love, love, love to have you on either or. So yeah,
Sorry.
Absolutely. I just don't do really good with night lives, nighttime, because I go to bed early. That's why I usually go live during the day.
I see. All right. Well, you're special, so I'll figure something.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm off Sundays and Mondays. We'll get something done. Dipley, I vibes with you. All right,
Oh yeah.
you good people. You
Thank
met
you.
me once in the past, and here we are again, coming full circle. It's good to meet you again.
Same.
I agree.
Discovered.
And
Yeah.
that's obligatory. There's my logo, my Progressive Patriot logo. Look at me hoeing myself out. All right, I'm gone,
When's your
kids.
next live, Eli? Squid's asking.
Probably tonight. Actually, I'm gonna do something stupid. So
Same
I
here. Well,
know
mine's gonna be a paranormal. I do the paranormal tonight. I got the premiere and then an extra one after.
I will be subbing to your channel once I pop out of here, Dipley.
Yeah, I think I subbed just a while ago
Thank
too.
you.
Someone
I'm a
shared the link, I think.
with an L. It's Dippy.
Dippy, yeah.
It's
Everybody,
Dippy.
it doesn't matter as long as you don't call me Diaper. I'm good.
Okay, all right. Dippy.
Adios, Miko.
Andy Boobs, my favorite name on all the YouTubes. Y'all take care now. Deuces.
Bye. Discovering 8 o'clock paranormal nightmare premiere.
I'm usually a chatter at night. I don't like doing panels and stuff because I get sleepy and I get really quiet when I'm sleepy. And
Yeah. They'll be like, "Are you awake?" I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just sitting here. A lot of times though, I'm like looking at something. I was like, I'll be trying to find something to talk about. I just go live to try to get the hours.
right, that's the hardest thing to get. Really, is hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my second channel. I've got over 1,000 subs, but I've got like 2,000 watch hours.
I don't even know. Like I don't even think I'm at 2,000 yet watch hours. And doing it for 2 years, how am I not at that many hours? I go live all the time.
Yeah, it
It
takes
doesn't make
forever to get them.
It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if you want to come over tonight and just chill out, I'm
I'll
not
swing
on
by
the,
for sure.
I'm not on the panel at all. I'm in the comments with everybody else when I do the premieres.
I'll swing by for sure.
But we'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Glad you came up here and thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I'd rather come up and talk rather than type. I can't stand typing. I can't. It drives me. I was trying to think of the first time I talked to you, and now I remember. We were on Cher's panel.
I don't remember. How can I not remember?
You had came up. You weren't gonna come up. You were in the comments, and then you had come up because somebody had came up there, and you were like, "Shut up, B," and I was like,
Oh yeah, I've done that.
like you flipped out because she was.
Did you go by a different name?
No, I've always had Dippy in my name.
Because I actually have a clip of that. If it's the one I'm thinking about, that fueled by coffee.
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's when I think I first met you. I don't remember what we were
I've
talking
showed
about.
my ass a few times.
Yeah.
I take up for my people though, man. Don't fuck with my people, you know.
None of us expected that. Like we expected you to like be saying something because of the way you came up. but it wasn't. It was definitely not what we expected.
Fuck that bitch.
You're like, you go from this channel to that channel. I was like, damn.
Yeah. That's who it was, that fucking bitch. Because I knew what she was about to do to Sharon. You ain't gonna do that to my sister. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Oh Lord! So I didn't realize you've had a channel that long. I thought you've had it has maybe a year at that.
I mean, yeah, I've only been like, well, in Kylie's case, I'll have to be a creator. I don't even want to call myself a creator, but a year. But I was just normal sub before that.
Actually, no, it might not even. Yeah, you said Kylie. That's I didn't meet you until Quentin's case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only been about a year that I've had a channel like this. She did change her name, Allie, after that, right? Like the next day or two, she changed her name to Crime Sleuth.
I don't know. She's had so many names.
Nobody was talking about Cher discovering the truth. Nobody.
No, no.
And I wouldn't let nobody Cher believe that.
We were reminiscing on a panel that Cher had.
We actually played that the other day over here.
Did you? That was so funny. I think at that point it might have been TC with Dippy. Because it was True Crime with Dippy, and then it was That Crime with Dippy. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put Dippy. And everybody's like, well, put True Crime so they know what you're talking about. I was like, yeah, but my channel's really not. My channel's anything. It's like a go with the flow channel.
You name your channel whatever you want to name your channel, love.
And I got it to where I like it now. It's just Dippy TC.
Yeah, and anybody in true crime knows TC stands for that. You know, they're looking for true crime.
Yep. I'm glad I'm the only Dippy though, because I had to go with something that was unique. Like it was supposed to be DIPPY, but I had a little too much broccoli, and the E looked better than the P. So my husband said. So yeah, so that's how I have to be unique in every which way.
Yeah, I was just cotton candy forever, and then Cher, she's always said cotton candy boobs, and it just stuck. And everybody called me out. I'm like, well, I'm going to change my name to that then.
Yeah, might as well.
It's not really family appropriate for true crime. That's why my other one don't have boobs on it. My true crime one.
I'm trying to think if I am sub to your other channel.
Yeah, I've got two. One of them, it's a lot smaller than this one.
I had people ask me the other day if I wanted to be monetized, and I was like, I don't really know, because I'm content with the small chats. I can talk to everybody. You can pay attention to everybody. I like that.
I don't know if I don't want to monetize. I can monetize this channel. I don't want to though.
It's just too much drama.
And I don't go live enough, really.
Well, I go live enough. I just don't.
I don't
see how I'm. I'm like lacking in every area.
You should start going up on more true crime panels and stuff. Like
I've been going up.
I just help your channel.
I don't go to the bigger channels because there's always drama in them channels. Mm-hmm. Always.
It is.
I go to Shares. I am always on. Usually when she's live, I'll go over there. Because I'm still a member in hers. But like I don't go to any of the other bigger channels. She's like probably the biggest channel I go to anymore. Nana's would be second. I go to
Nana's Angels.
Yeah.
I used to like her. I don't care for her no more.
I go to Daisy's every now and then.
I go to Daisy's.
Check up on Candace and Don. Well, I talk to Don frequently, and he came on my panel last week.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I didn't let nobody know. It was like he just came in. I brought him up. There was nothing Nobody knew nothing that he was coming. I told like 3 of my mods, and that was it. Because I didn't want to make it a big spectacle. And
I
I
wish he
wasn't,
was going on
you know,
panels. Seriously, quit just because people just bash him, and no matter what he does, they're gonna fucking treat him like shit.
yeah.
Not saying us as the creators that have him around, but other people.
And I kept saying, no, I don't want him on my channel. I don't want him on my channel. But when he came on my channel, he was so respectful. He didn't curse, really. Nothing that I wouldn't say. The N word didn't come out. He didn't say the F word. He was good.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't pry into like a lot of shit with him either. I love Nana. Me and Nana have our little, like, me and her don't see eye to eye on Summer's case at all.
I don't like the shit she done with that box of Summers that had Summer's jacket in it. She exploited the fuck out of that for her own benefit. I don't care what anybody says. So it turned me off of her. Anytime I see anybody do that, yeah, I don't like how she dealt with that.
Yeah. I mean,
Used it for her own gain.
yeah. I mean, everybody, I mean, I'm not going to say it was a good, it was a bad. That's something she chose to do. You know what I mean?
I know.
I wouldn't do it. I'm not saying I would do it yeah, I don't think I would, just because I wouldn't want the drama. Because if you're gonna deep like that into Summer's, you're deep like that, and as soon as you bring out something that nobody else knew about,
yep, that's how it was in Kylie's case. Because I was digging hard on that, and that's why my channel grew like it did. Because I was finding stuff that nobody had talked about. Because I had stayed up. That case consumed me. I was digging and digging, and I found all kinds of shit that nobody had talked about.
I did a lot on Kylie. I mean, I did a
Like
lot
Ryan
on
Upchurch. On Ryan's panel one night, him and Captain Kirk played one of my videos about it, and that really helped me.
See, yeah, me and
Like,
Ryan.
hell yeah, Upchurch.
Me and Ryan got into it on Summer when he tried to cover Summer's case. Me and him got into it really big, but I'm still like in his Discord, and like I'm in the groups with him and everything. Me and him do not see eye to eye on true crime. I'm like, you stick to what you know, and let me stick to what I know, which I don't know very much of anything, but my point being, like, you don't come in true crime. Don't. Like, I don't mind you making everything awareness, but like, you're digging, and you just, like, when he got with Kylie's case, kind of, I was following him there with all the little extras, but then when he said that Kylie wasn't real, that kind of made me like, okay, then who the hell are they saying is in the car?
I could see where he was coming from, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who else would be in the car, though? Like, and then the other girl, Kelly Ross, or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of, I was like, Ryan, now you're confusing people. She did the box because shit is corrupt in Hawkins County, and they would ignore it, but it was exposed, so everybody knows.
Yeah, I understand that she done the box, but she just kept going on and on about it, and I don't know.
She didn't even realize that when Kathy sent her the pictures that the jacket was in the box until somebody gave her gave her hell about finding it, and she did.
She was comparing the bathing suits, and it was obviously not the same fucking bathing suit that was in the box or whatever was in the box. And it's like, come on, I don't know. She exploited the hell out of it, in my opinion, and I know people fuck up and shit happens. I might like her again later on, but once somebody turns me off, I don't have nothing to do with them. And that really turned me off how she done with that box. That box should have never been talked about on here like that or showed what was in it. It should have been in the police hands, If someone sent me a picture of that box, I'm going to turn it over to the police before I put it on YouTube.
I think she did send it into TBI. I don't know. I think she did send it to TBI before she actually brought it out.
She shouldn't have put it on YouTube. I'm sorry. She exploited that fucking box.
Speaking of Cher.
How did you meet us, Thor? What case? Seems like you've been around longer than that. wasn't a silicone dummy. It was Kylie.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
whole lot more to that. I'm not even getting into that case. There's a whole lot more to that.
That was funny. We were just talking about Sharon. She messaged me. Or she was responding to my message that I sent her earlier today. They're starting a new Facebook group for summer. It's called SAS. Summer's Awareness. Hold on. It would figure. It's called SAS, is the anagram for spreading awareness for summer. That's what it is. Did you hear me?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
nothing about it. I don't do Facebook.
I don't know who started. I think maybe Jason Truth started it. I'm not sure. She's in there, so I'm not.
Is that Tracy?
Yeah. Yes.
Right,
ma'am.
Allie.
Yeah, Jason Truth and somebody named Rose. So yeah, Tracy, she's the founder of the group. So with the Kylie Rodney, I'm still not convinced it was Kylie. I think it could have been silicone dummy like the real babies. I don't know about that.
No, it was
The way
her.
Nick Wren acted, I don't think that was a show. I think that was for real. But then again, since it was his first time going and doing that, that might have been. I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to go there with Kylie. I believe she is no longer with us, obviously, and I just think it's a little bit more to it than her being in a trunk. There's a lot more to that case, but I get when they said that it was accidental drowning. There's no more you can say. There's what else can you do?
Right. That's whenever I quit covering it.
That's when I stopped.
No matter how we feel or what we think, we're not going to change that person's mind that made that decision. You know what I mean? And
Nope.
or whatever.
And that's how I feel with any case. Any case that they go ahead and there's an outcome to it. What are we gonna do to change the other people, the authorities' minds on what the outcome of the case is? What can we do? All we're gonna do is sit there and mentally, and some of us will physically drain ourselves emotionally over a case that's
I
already.
did that one. Kylie's, I got so fucking consumed by it. And discovering the truth, I agree with you that nothing on her autopsy made sense. I absolutely agree with you. Like her lungs were too small, no water in her lungs. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you on that. I don't believe the autopsy at all. But what can we do?
I'm still to the point with Kylie. I believe that she was put in that car in that water right before AWP came.
I think you might be right. I
Immediately.
think that too. I think that
Immediately,
too.
because there's no way. First off, they never coordinated it off. They never nobody could get back over there when she went missing. They never closed it off for the public. Public was in and out of there, but they did supposedly have searches there, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 feet from the beach, 10 feet, or no, 50 feet, 10 feet down. There's no way you could not see that.
Well,
No
the water
way.
was a little higher then, but still.
What, maybe 5 inches at the most? Couldn't have been that much higher. Because that's part of the reservoir. That's the reservoir that goes into the Lake Tahoe, right?
Yeah, they empty it though.
And then they let it
From time to
refill up.
time. And
But
whenever
right,
they found Kylie, they'd had a bunch of wildfires out there, and they was getting water from that reservoir, and that's why it went down so quick.
but they said even though the one guy said that it wasn't that high up even before all of that. like when they did their searches, it wasn't that high. Like they said, they still should have been able to see that car because it's on. They found her 2 weeks after she went missing.
Mm-hmm.
A week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at the most.
Yeah, there's so much more. I know a lot of shit that ain't on YouTube and shit. I ain't gonna say because of the way I found out, but yeah.
Yeah, and no foul play. There's just no way. There's no foul play in it. Like what? And then I never heard anything. Like I don't know if I believe anything that tow truck guy said, or AAA, whatever the hell he is. I don't know if I believe any of that stuff because like I feel like the only reason why he described Jagger was because they showed a picture of Jagger.
It wasn't Jagger. I know more about that situation. I
And
wish
that,
I could
wait,
say
first off, how
shit,
can it be Jagger there with her that morning if he was with Kate that morning? Because Kate's friend has a video, a snap of her, and he's getting dressed in the background that Saturday morning.
discovering the truth, I agree. There should have been more algae on that car because it was
in there
hot
longer.
then too, you know, and the heat and hot sun makes algae grow faster. I agree.
It's just weird how everything just played out with that. Like, I don't think they thought it was going to get as big as it did. And they can't really, there's nothing more that they can really explain for it, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it did take off the way it did. Sometimes that's what I feel about Summer's case, too. Like, nobody expected, you know,
That's
Hawkins County
exactly what
didn't
happened with
expect
Summer's
it
case.
to get as big as it did.
It's what happens with a lot of them.
And then there's so many that don't get no coverage at all.
All right, well, love, I'm going to have to jump off here, and I've been on here almost 2.5 hours.
Woohoo, give me some hours.
I ain't worried about hours. I got like 6,000 some hours. I don't need them.
She's like, forget it. Yeah, I got exactly an hour for me to go live. I think I'm going live earlier than I start my premiere.
Discovering the truth. I actually have a video. It's a shorter video or something, and it has Sammy's brother Tanner in it. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. I think she's only got one brother, don't she? But Tanner, I think that's his name. Fuck, I can't remember. But I actually got a video of him and his parents on a boat.
Sammy isn't a teenager? She really is an adult? Like, because I thought 18 to me is still a baby because you can't do anything at 18 but join the military. So to me, that's still a kid. But over 21, you're an adult to me. So is she really 24? Or
No
at
clue.
this point in time?
No
At that
clue.
point in time. Because Discovering said she was, in fact, 18. And I didn't know she had a twin. I knew she had a brother. I didn't know she had a twin.
Yeah, I think his name's Tanner. Or, I can't remember. I got a video of it.
And a lot of them pictures, like I was looking at a lot of them pictures, they're like, you look at you look at them and you could tell they were all photoshopped together.
O'Connor. I got a video of Tanner. I think it is on the boat. Discovering the truth, or one of them.
Michael Tanner Smith. So Sammy's a twin. But okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get down so you can end your live, love.
Thank you for coming up here. Nice talking to you.
Anytime. I just figured I'd come over here and talk to you for a little bit while it's quiet and actually get to talk to you.
Yeah, it's nice. Sorry, I don't remember you.
It's fine. You know me now.
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, Discovering.
All
All right. I'm going to go set up my live, and I hope to see you over there.
All right. Have a good
Let's go
evening.
watch some ghosts. All right, y'all. Thank you for letting me come up.
You're welcome. Have a good evening, everyone. And yeah, Allie, I'll see you in Discord. Wacky. We're just about ready to end this, love. You must just got off work. Discovering the truth. Do I know you? Love you too, Thor. I love all y'all. I got enough love to share. I'm a lover, not a hater. I'm taking a break. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to end this and thank everybody for coming by. And I don't know when I'll go live again. I know Tuesday I will, because I'm going to do that every week on Tuesdays. And if anyone wants to do the thing I was talking about from different countries, and I need 4 people from America, I want to do that live. Oh, discovering the truth I didn't know. Well, I'm glad you're in my live. Come back anytime. I love when people have a different outlook on stuff that makes you think, you know. And you know, we all don't have to like everybody, and like, you know, everybody knows that me and Cher's best friends, and we have been, and so many people try to come between us, or they don't like me because of Cher, or they don't like Cher because of me. You know, that's childish shit. You can't group us as the same person, you know. And like, I don't get upset with people that don't like Cher, but people's not going to come in here and talk a shit about her or nothing. You're going to respect me about it, you know, but you don't have to dislike me because of who I love. Oh, discovering the truth. Well, it's an honor to have your time in here with us. I appreciate it. You're welcome anytime. I love you too, Sonia. Oh, squid them damn kids. What the fuck? Allie, that is what makes us unique. But a lot of people aren't grown enough to concept that, you know, or like, oh no, she likes so-and-so, so I don't want to be friends with her, blah, 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 blah. Which I understand a lot of people left my channel or because of the douchebag that was on here. I get that. I totally fucking get that. I'm glad people came back, because that'll never be back. All right, y'all, I'm going to end this. Have a good day. Adios, amigos.
I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do
Okay, music stops.
than to be fucking with you.
Yep.
Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
Yeah, stop
I
the
don't
music.
give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about
Music
you or
stop.
anything that you do.
Okay.
Who's the loser now, Trisha? Bully this bitch.